Gary, welcome back to the club. It's obviously good to see you back here again. You've only been here a couple of days now, but welcome back to the club officially. Your first game today we'll talk about in just a wee second, but I'm sure you're happy to be back.
Yeah, I got a call on Tuesday night. I was in Manchester, so just to see if I'd made the club on Wednesday. I was back on Wednesday from Manchester, so I come down and it wasn't too long before I decided, to get back into it. I haven't been involved now for 9 months, which is quite a long time. I was starting to get lazy, so yeah, it's good to be back and same old surroundings.
You've been obviously in the matches this season, you've seen the boys play, and now you've heard a pretty different squad than what you had. A few old faces are still here. Can I ask you, obviously, with January just around the corner, have you any plans to change a few things around here, mix it up a wee bit and make it a bit more?
Yeah, well, it's probably a good time to be coming in. There's obviously work to be done. We saw it today. Just I don't know if it's confidence or what's going on. It's just probably you're watching from the sidelines. I saw about 5-6 games this season. It's a hard one. Mac and Jordy did a good job, did a great job. Jason's a good mate. It's hard. To come over. I'll be a friend of Big Mac. Jason is a personal friend, so you can't say too much about somebody else's team. I come in here when Paul Muscali got the sack, and again Paul was a good friend. So as I say, you come in and you try and set a team up to not be beaten at the start of things. So, but today, I think what we sort of saw, it's probably going to be a wee bit of a bigger job than what I first anticipated.
So you think you've got a bigger job in your hands than what you first thought, or?
Possible. We know what we need. You know what I mean. We need to stop conceding goals, and the goals today were shocking. And I was at the match last week, and I thought most of the goals came through the middle. So we tried to show the midfield up, but at the same time, you've got to appreciate what the opposition are doing. They had done exactly the same thing, but it was actually probably we went with 3 and they went with a 5. So we changed it sort of, pretty quickly. We got back into the game, and I thought, well, actually the first half will finish the stronger. We're looking forward to the second half, and then our defensive frailties kicked in again, unfortunately, and we conceded 2 in a short space of time.
Can you take any positives from the game today?
Not really. No, not really. It's sort of what we thought. We're defensively inept. As a unit, as a team. Conceding too many goals. Spoke about it before. We arrived on Thursday night for an hour's training session, so it's hard to work on things. But there's a lot of good players there too. What you have to take is, we spoke before. I mean, there's 6 guys that have played Premiership football. When we get the job 6 years ago, with very few had any Premier League experience. So, we'll get our heads down. We'll not stress too much just at the minute. But you're always told panic early.
Yeah.
So we're better sort of trying to get our heads around things now, and then we'll see how we're recruiting January.
Obviously, the focus for this club, this club being such a big club, would you obviously be in that top 6 before the split? Would that be one of your main targets?
Looking today, it'll be a bigger job. I think it'll be a hell of an achievement to get into the top 6. I think the split happens end of January, or middle of it, I'm not even sure. So it'll be a hell of a job to get into the top 6. We need to get a bit of stability. First and foremost, I don't know, actually the way the split works, I think it's the same as a Premiership now, rather than the old. So maybe we'll have a bit more time, but first and foremost, we need to stop conceding goals. We need a bit of unity around the team. We need stability. We need to get a team that that's settled. We know what our strongest 11 are. With a squad behind them. So time's going to tell, but obviously it'll need to be very quickly.
It'd be fair to say, you were here before, when you were here before, people were afraid to come here, so it was a bit of a fortress for us. Would that be one of your goals, to try and turn this place back into what it was before? Obviously, making people scared to come here and play us again? Yeah,
well, as everybody knows, it's a really hard pitch to play on. And unfortunately today, Knockreed handled it better than we did, which shouldn't happen. It's our home pitch. I was going to say that we should be used to playing on it, but it's hard to be used to playing on a pitch that as up and down as that one is. But as I said, it's our pitch. We need to know what way to best to play it. I thought today, with going a bit more narrow, probably a bit like we used to, would be the way forward. But unfortunately, Knockreed dealt with it better than we did.
Yeah, obviously now they've next week. Sonora, big battle of Ballyclare's coming to town again. Obviously you've got more time with the boys now to focus for next week. Obviously you've got more time to sort of try and juggle the packs, for next week again. Yeah,
well, that's it. Davy Graham was missing today, so he's a a plus for next week. Possibly Charlie Dornan coming back. What do you call him? Nixon. His knee, he had landed his knee last week, so it was like a scab had hardened on the knee, so so we could have 3 coming back, so we'll go from there. As I say, if we keep tight and compact until January, then we'll see where it goes.
Well, good luck to everybody here at the Welders, and hopefully now we can get back to winning ways, and good luck.
Cheers, Matthew, thank you.